The elites, knowing that if they controlled our medical, they could control our lives, introduced a highly contagious virus which spread across the globe like wildfire. Affecting the elderly and infirm among us. The culling of the herd, they called it. The cities were terrified. The elites predictably reacted with lockdowns, curfews, shuttered businesses, and as a final insult, demanding face masks as the ultimate sign of compliance and submission. We suffered, but the states doubled down on mandates, introducing a COVID gene bioweapon derived from dubious means. It affected our very DNA. The young and healthy among us began to perish from respiratory infections, blood clots, and heart failure. As the population dwindled and our infrastructure began to crumble, the social mores fell completely apart. Those of us who still could tried to stand up and fight for our freedom, but we were no match for the militarized elites. They had all the guns, resulting in violence, fear, anarchy, even death. The nation-states began warring among themselves to control what was left, but it was too late. Our beautiful world was lost, annihilated. Our world was enveloped in madness. But there were some survivors and reports of some mutations.
Whoa, you surprised me. What are you doing, my friend? What is your name?
My name is Patricio. I am washing dishes.
Why is a grown man washing dishes?
I serve the men who possess my land, and they offer me protection.
Your land?
I used to be the wealthiest man in this area. Before the madness, I owned all of this land.
What happened?
I gave a third of my estate to charity, then a third to my children. Once the madness hit, these bandits stole the rest. But they do protect me, so I serve them.
How does it feel to lose everything and to become a slave? Are you ashamed?
For 50 years I looked for happiness and never found it. It is only now, having lost everything and living as a slave, have I found peace.
What does your peace consist of?
When I was rich, I had many cares. I never had time to talk to my family, or to think of my soul, or to pray to God. Now, when I wake in the morning, I am happy and peaceful. I have food, warmth, I work as hard as I can, and I hope that it accomplishes some good for the thieves that are now in control.
Are you a great man, Patricio?
There are no great men. Take his breath away, and a man returns to nothing.
Look around, my friend. The world has lost everything. If you want to save your soul, Patricio, come with me.
Where are you going, fool?
I'm going to the Lava Caves of Pisgah. Come with me to Pisgah. Our signpost is there, and he will tell us where we are to go next.
I will come with you. So how far are these caves?
Depends on how much time you want to save.
Are the roads paved?
Don't be naive.
That didn't really rhyme. Do you even know where you're going, Storm?
What do you call a caveman that doesn't know where he's going?
Neanderthal?
What kind of music do you think the caveman listens to?
Hard rock, of course.
This is going to be a long trip.
I'm hip. Speak of a signpost storm. A man may place a signpost and paint it white, but the turning of the world will turn that white post black.
A man of truth must keep painting that signpost white. It is our destiny to resist the turning of the madness in the world.
Hey Storm, wait up!
Did I take you away from your home, Patricio?
That was not my home. Just like my wealth, all of this will pass, including that land. I may have lived on that land for many years, but that life has passed. Was that really my home? The loss of my land was simply a foretaste of death, my new friend. We are all going to lose everything in the end, anyways. My loss is a blessing of detachment. Is home the old life, where deep down you long to return to? Maybe that is where you were last happy, but now we are refugees in our own land. Why do we feel such a sense of being lost or out of place? Why do we experience such a feeling of longing? We are homesick for a land we have not yet discovered. Our home has been destroyed. Humanity has become homeless. We are travelers who have forsaken our final destination and now long to return to our past to understand where we are to go. We need a signpost to point our way.
My beautiful wife, my warm fire, and my cold beer. That's my home. Just keeping it real, Patricio.
I have heard that there is a hermit that lives out here. He is supposed to be a very holy man.
Really? I would like to see this man.
I can take you there.
Hello, hermit. I hear you're a holy man.
May God's will be done.
What is your name, hermit? They call me Storm,
May God's will be done.
and I would like to talk to you.
May God's will be done.
Maybe that is his form of prayer.
I will teach this dumb hermit how to pray. Hermit, I will teach you to pray properly. Now repeat after me. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Go ahead, hermit. Can you say that?
Our Father.
Our Father. Try again. Our Father, who art in heaven. Repeat, hermit.
Our.
This hermit's an idiot. We're wasting our time here. Come on, Patricio. Let's move out. Goodbye, hermit.
May God's will be done. Please come back. I want to learn how to pray properly. Please come back and teach me. Storm, please come back.
It looks like our little storm has just learned a lesson in pride and arrogance.
What is this place?
They call it the Elfin Forest. The brush is so tall and thick that if you're an elf in there, you would think that you're in a huge forest. It is also said that the brush has a way of cleansing a man's soul. That, if he has a stain or a sin on his soul, the forest won't allow him to pass. I'll go first.
You're a good friend.
I try to be. Given your experience back in the Elfin Forest storm, you might want to go to confession when you get to the Caves of Pisgah.
Do you think it's possible for a man like me to be saved, Patricio?
What is your background, Storm?
Military.
When a soldier rips his coat, does he throw it away, or does he mend it for further use?
He mends it, of course.
If a soldier treats his simple coat that way, then don't you think your creator will be glad to mend you, if that's what you want?
The key phrase is, if that's what I want.
Where was the military through all of this?
The military had long been gutted.
I agree. They began mandating vaccines or faced discharge. On the one hand, the experienced professional warrior left. They, being highly accomplished, had plenty of options. And the young buck, who dreamed of becoming a soldier like his daddy, and his granddaddy before him, who had been hunting since he could walk. You know, the type of soldier that wins our wars. They refused to join a military that expected them to share the foxhole with the madness. So the military was gutted and transformed. It was an ingenious strategy, really. The elites in America may be evil, but they were elites for a reason. They may have been insufferable, but they were not unintelligent. There will be times when the struggle seems impossible, dwarfed by the scale of the enemy. But remember this, freedom is a pure idea. It occurs spontaneously without instruction. Random acts of insurrection are occurring continuously throughout the globe. Remember that the frontier of the rebellion is everywhere. Even the smallest acts of insurrection pushes us forward. The imperial need for control is so desperate because it is so unnatural. Tyranny requires constant effort. It breaks, it leaks, authorities are brittle. Oppression is a mask of fear. Remember that and know this. The day will come when all these battles and all these skirmishes, these moments of defiance, will have flooded the banks of the imperial authority. And then there will be one too many, one single thing that will break the siege. Remember this, fight. By our perseverance, we will save our lives.
So how did all that work out, Patricio?
We are still here. I guess it didn't work out too good.
What's the alternative?
To wander the earth like us, a couple of fools.
This is not so bad.
By our perseverance, we will secure our lives.
What is this place?
This is the water weir. It's a small dam. Legend has it the weir, the man this time, is occasionally sighted here for brief moments before taking off. He's a recluse, a man of the mountain itself, and almost looks as part of the elements. Dark, mud-caked skin, small plants and floor growing off the top of his head. For the most part, he remains a rumor more than anything. But every once in a while, a story will come out in which the weir has been said to have saved someone. Rescuing a boy from drowning during a particularly rainy season when the creek is overflowing, or distracting a predatory creature so that someone can escape. But regardless of the heroics, he disappears as soon as whoever he's assisting is safe.
Please don't introduce me to any more of your little forest friends, Patricio.
There is a desert. How are we supposed to get down there?
We circle jump.
I didn't know you could do that.
Your circle is mine.
Where'd you go? You want me to jump through there? Why is your portal blue and mine red?
Welcome. I would take you to the desert floor. Your journey so far has been commendable. That desert will test you with the most difficult trial yet, but stay strong and keep faith. Remember, I am with you always.
How was your jump?
It was good. How was yours?
It was okay.
What's next?
We walk.
I'll follow you.
Are we out of gas?
No? I checked. We have gas. I'll see if I can get it started.
Well, I'm not going to wait around here in this heat. I'm going to keep walking.
Storm, you must learn to keep the faith.
What is faith?
Faith is recognizing that you have been put here for a reason, that you are unique and special. Faith is giving in to that power that has created you for this moment, allowing that power to work through you. Do not be afraid to persist, even if that way is completely dark ahead. You must complete your task. I put you in this precise time and moment for a reason, my little storm. Now embrace your destiny. Receive whatever is given to you with gratitude, embracing all of the contradictions that come your way. This will be more profitable than all other endeavors. Live joyously, accepting it all that is done with you in faith, and leave to the Creator to take care of all else. I am going to leave you now, Storm. But remember, when the relief comes, you are the most vulnerable.
What's happening? How did I get here? What was that?
That was your death storm. It has been stalking you since we started this journey.
Well, today was not his day.
The lava fields of Pisgah. Oh, what have my two little fools got themselves into now?
I think this is it.
Yes, I think you're right. The Lava Caves of Pisgah.
What do I do now?
Enter the cave, Storm. Take off your mask, Storm. You do not need it here. This is a holy place.
Are you sure?
Take off your mask, Storm.
No, I can't take off my mask. This is nice. I feel good. The air is fresh. But I'm looking at these miserable lava fields. There is the cave.
Quit stalling. Enter the cave. Face your destiny.
Okay, here I go.
Well, there goes my new friend. My only friend. I'll probably never see him again.
Hello, my little Storm. I have been expecting you.
You've been with me since the beginning.
You have survived the madness so far, but now you are here. However, your journey is just beginning, and this is why your mission is a dangerous one. Because if people who were fully aware of the danger, the people who are left would say mankind is lost. The ship has sunk. Even the rats have abandoned us. And I know people who love mankind, but they say it anyways. Other people say, well, there's nothing we can do about it. Don't disturb my circle. But some people give the right response, which is penance, prayer, sacrifice, and trusting God, and yet still fighting. Now, if you fight without prayer, you are lost. If you pray when you are called upon the fight, you will not fulfill your mission. But I say in prayer and sacrifice, no. And this is something I say every day. The gates of hell should not prevail. But on the other hand, it is madness. And when I say madness, it is madness to realize the dimension of the danger that surrounds us today. But do not tire yourself, Storm. Seeking to escape the war is in vain. The war is extended as far as space and prolonged through all time. Only in eternity, the country of the just, will you find rest. Step forward, Storm. Let me give you something that will protect you on your journey, because in that country alone, that is eternity, there is no combat. I now command you to seek out and save what is lost. The madness is a master strategist, a liar. Do not let this happen again.
What'd you find out?
That our journey is just beginning. What say you, Patricio?
I say we are just two unprofitable servants, doing what we're obliged to do.
Are you coming?
Where else can I go? I thought the madness had devoured itself, but it's back, stronger than ever. She was right. This war will last forever.